Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. I'm back to play more of the Blackwell Convergence. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm supposed to open the kitchen door. How do I open the kitchen door?
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'd like to see them.
Here you go.
Am I supposed to look at stuff in the essay?
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important. I don't think he'll miss this.
Ah, paperclip.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Let me pick the lock.
Easy. What's that noise? A paperclip won't be much. That oven is... That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess. One of my names. Yes.
Oh, it's a part of Countess.
Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left. Safe. Leave me.
Yeah, you asked us and it just doesn't disappear. Why?
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
So can I get a cigarette?
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Yeah, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Thank you.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
He has a point.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould
He
Fund?
keeps asking that every time I talk to him.
Fair enough, fair enough.
liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
I don't really smoke though, but thanks.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
That sounds ominous.
For a ghost door, it was pretty solid.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
Which is
Bring me
good.
the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it.
He's a genius.
Understand it. Go
Beyond his time, I
live
guess.
a miserable life. Just live and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Yeah, sometimes it's better not to know stuff, you know?
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart.
Any normal person would not be okay with, like, killing.
Do you mean Lauren? My auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Like, I know my aunt is a badass. You know, I mean, she did kill the countess, just like that. But seriously, you're not any better.
Broken. The bond is broken. I'm free.
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No. This should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey!
What the Are you going to kill Charles now?
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa. Little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
Yeah, let me save first. For goodness sake. Oh, boy.
You coming?
All right, I'm coming. The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Poor Paul.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
I can tell that you didn't know. Poor guy, man.
One reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than
Oh, don't blame him on those people.
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life. I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
I think I found something of yours.
What is that?
It's a part of you, isn't it?
He deserves it, but I'm not
Here.
Charlie.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all
Charlie may be a murderer, but not me.
just have to accept it.
And she's a murderer, but not me. I'm not gonna kill
Now,
people.
why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What? You know what you did.
Hey, get off. What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
I don't think you'd want that. Oof, gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt.
Burn her.
Doing all I can.
What do I do?
This tie is like holding air. It barely feels like anything at all. It's a paper good for... It's not.
Okay, wait. What do I do? The guy's just at the back. How do I save?
She's real... Joey, how can...
Just stay back. I'm handling this.
How do I save his ass?
Holding Joe. Holding Joe.
How do I fight him off or her off? What do I do? What do I do? Do I need to tie her up and then sucker punch her as like Joey?
Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one. Get... No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives.
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
God, just go. Stupid.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up!
Hold on.
I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't...
It's not be
like
good for my mind, though.
your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
Ah, lecture me at home, damn it.
No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So
think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
what do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times
Make a website.
No, we've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things.
Their internet.
What's that?
The internet.
And the people who believe you would just come to you.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
You can't sit in a chair. How do you put up a chair? That's it for the Blackwell Convergence. Stupid fucking game. I'm so sorry. Like, Dave Gilbert, you suck at writing. You're terrible at writing. I'm so sorry for saying that. Okay, the person who made the game art though, kudos to you. You did a wonderful job. The writing, Dave? Please don't write ever again. 3 games in a row and it's all shit. And I feel bad for saying that, but really it's bad. Like it's like seriously, the only way the previous 2 games are good in my opinion is because I played this one, and this game is so bad that it's making the previous 2 games look so good. It's the only reason why I'm like, game 1 is amazing. The first game is amazing because this one sucks. And game 2 is okay. You know, like I said, like the pacing of that game is better. Like you see the Countess the previous 2 times. You can make the connection. Oh, the Countess is connected to the mystery somehow. Okay, and then she went nuts. You know, there's a build up there. As much as I don't like the ending of the first game, I mean the second game, but at the very least, there's a build up. There's that build up, and I feel like it's a bad game if a character, like if the player is unable to make any kind of like guesses, you know, because you're playing a mystery game. You're trying to solve a mystery, right? If a player kind of like make theories as to, oh, why is this happening? This person is the culprit because of this. If they can't do that, and you're just making these like plot twists everywhere just because you can, then it sucks. Honestly, it sucks. Dave Gilbert is the voice of Charlie Brown. Well, fuck you. He's even the voice of Joseph Mitchell. You know what? You can stick to being a voice actor because, I mean, as a voice actor, you sound fine. As a writer, you suck. Okay? Because I don't mind his voice acting. His voice acting is pretty good, actually. But as a writer, you're terrible. You're horrible. Maybe that small budget back then, but that's not... The thing about, like, writing, though, and all these beta testers, why did you not tell them that it sucked? I'm sorry. This story is horrible. Like, remember Shane Stevens? Who is Shane Stevens? Who is Shane Stevens?
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Why can't you not just fuck off already? Also, why did the game keep closing itself like that? I don't like it when games do that. Let me just launch it again. Because I want to talk, man. By the way, I only got a few achievements, so not a lot. But yeah. Story. There's nothing good I can say about this game, you know. I'm trying. You know, it's the thing. Whenever I talk about games, I always try to say something nice. Not just all bad things, but there's nothing good I can say about this game. Because I can't talk about storyline. Because it sucked. It's all over the place. It's not great, especially as a mystery story. And maybe it's because I played so many point and click mystery games, you know, at this point, and I'm just very strict. No, but this is not a good mystery. And the whole like Frank Leon's thing, right? He looked like he was possessed by the professor. That plot is entirely dropped. So the whole thing with him like going green, talking all crazy about the Minetta, not answered. Why did he act like that? No answers for that. Completely dropped. I don't think they'll ever answer that in the other games because that's a plot relevant only to this game. So it just feels like they don't know how to include or make the Minetta show up, or you know, like they don't know how to have like the clues show up in the investigation with Rosa finding out about Minetta. So they just have to do this random stuff with Frank, and it's never answered. Because then you look at the professor when you meet him in the diner, even though it's just a piece of him, it's not like his actual like soul, like the ghost, but he's not that crazy. Sure, he's not like completely sane, you know, but he's not that crazy just talking about the Minetta and how famous he is and all that. Like there's more than just that. He's able to hold a normal conversation. That's fucking, I don't like it. And I think Shroom said this previously, and I agree, is that this game feels like they're trying to do Blackwell Unbound, but they didn't really succeed, you know, because Blackwell Unbound, there's pacing. And even though, yes, it's not perfect, it's not my favorite, but there was pacing to the storyline. You know, it's not just random plot twist. You know, you have like, there's a mystery. Like I said, the Countess shows up. We see her as a living being, like at the crime scenes. And at that point, when she first appeared, we didn't even know who she is. She's just like a crazy person, you know? But then as she appeared, when we keep like helping the ghost move on, it's easy to come up link like there is something more to this old lady, you know? So you can theorize that she's relevant and important. You know, and there's build up to the end where you face her off. Now again, like I said, I don't like the ending to the second game. It's like erupt and out of nowhere. And of course, the whole consequences to the actions, you know, with her death and everything, it's just not answered, it's just cut off. You know, so I'm not a huge fan of the second game and how it ended, but still there is like the build-up, there's a pacing there. So it feels still okay. Not my favorite, but okay. Or average, I guess. But this one, there's no pacing. How do you figure out what the plot is? There's no way to figure it out because they just brought back this random Countess character and her whole explanation as to why she went nuts. Oh, yeah, she moved our connection, corrupted our bond. How she did it, I don't know. She just did it. A human being, a normal, like a medium, just somehow did it, and then she went nuts, and that's it. No actual, like, answer to that. And then after you think, oh, it's ended, right? We broke the bond. She just goes back to try and kill someone again. Like, you just realize, oh my God, I hurt people. I killed people. And then what? You got your mind back. You got your part of your soul back, and then you just immediately go and try and kill another person. I mean, sure, that guy is terrible, mind you. Charlie is terrible. He's like, he did try to purposely kill those people, but her blaming like all her actions entirely on someone else? No, honey, no. You did it. With the exception of Charlie, all the other people are innocent. They didn't deserve to die, and no one was sending you after them. Like Joseph, Jogul, they didn't like purposely send you after those people to kill them. They're not murderers. You were the ones who's going after them to kill you, despite people trying to convince you that you shouldn't do that. You chose to do that, and there's no excuse. And her at the end, like completely blaming it. Oh my God, it's their fault. The false guides. You were the one who made the connection. No, and again, I blame the writer that they didn't come with explanation as to why she corrupted her own bond in the beginning. Because in the second game, she was like, it was made to sound as if like her guy left her. You know? Like the guy left her on purpose, you know, and so it broke her. And how did the bond break? Don't know. And we thought, okay, in the third game, right, are we gonna get some answers? Because she shows up again, and there's the Madeline, and then she talks about, oh, I used to be her spirit guide, and then nothing. They don't go into how the bond break, and then the Countess moves on. She's not gonna appear in any of the other games anymore, of course, right? Because she moved on. The story part of her is done and gone. And then what? There are no answers to that. Like, why did she go crazy? Why did the bond break? Why did she even bother to try and break the bond between her and the spirit guide? Because Madeline make it sound as if she did it on purpose. Like, she broke the bond. But as we saw in how she acted, she did want to break the bond. No, and when the bond broke, she tried to find someone to fill the space up because, you know, like she couldn't do without the guide. So why did she break the bond in the first place? How did she break the bond? Those are questions that are never going to be answered now that she's gone. And Madeline don't know shit. Like, why is Madeline even there? She's not even important. I know some people are going to say, like, she's important in the second two games. Like, you know, after this one, you know, the lore's going to be answered, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like it. The whole storyline of the Countess is done. I want my answers to be wrapped up clean. But that's not the case. She moved on, and there are answers that will never be answered at this point. Because her story is done. It feels like the writers wanted to make like this dramatic thing. You know, like they tried to make it feel like that in the second game, like, oh, that the spirit guide broke things off. You know, so unlike Joey, who has been like serving our family, like Blackwell family, for years, and he's kind of doing it willingly. He learns to care about like the people he bonded with. You know, with Lauren and with Rosa, you can tell that he learns to care for them, and he doesn't want them to die, get hurt, right? And then in the second game, they make it sound like, oh, they're doing something opposite with that other guy that we haven't met yet. You know, like that guy is the opposite. They wanted to escape, so they did. They found a way to escape, and then in the third game, they feel like, you know what? I changed my mind. You know, in Chinese, they call it like 洗白, which in English, I don't know if it's the actual word. It might sound off, but whitewash. The character, like, you know, I don't think that's an actual word for it. I'm sorry, but that's a direct translation. And am I excited for the next two games? No. I'm sure you can tell, right? I'm totally excited. What do you mean? But seriously though, like, it's like they tried to make it feel like, oh, there are different kinds of spirit guides. Some are willing, like Joey, and then some are not. And then they just backtracked in the third game. They're like, you know what? No. we're gonna like take it back, you know. No, that spirit guide is good. She's nice. It's the Countess. She's just the evil one. She's the crazy one. She broke the bond off. How did she do that? No idea. She's a human. How did she have the power to do that? How did she corrupt the bond and break it off and then went crazy? No explanations for it. We just want to write it in because she's supposed to be evil and crazy. So all they can say is like, oh no, I don't know how she did it, but she did. That's it. And then once again, at the very end, they tried to whitewash her as well. In a sense, like they tried to make her like good. So at the end, when she's talking, she's like, you are the one who made me do this. All the false guides, I'm a slave to them for so many years. They made me kill people. Not my fault. But no, it's your fault. And I don't understand why Rosa and Joey and all, they just sweep it under the rug. Like, and they just didn't say anything when she said that. It's like, you just, and even when they're moving on, it's like, you're free now. Like, she killed people. She did it herself. Why did you just say nothing? You just act like what she's saying is right. It's not. Like, Charlie may be evil. He may be purposely trying to kill people. That one we can't change. He is a terrible person. And unfortunately, I don't think anything would happen to him because, let's be honest here, a ghost killed all those people. I don't think telling the police, oh my god, he wrote about that in his emails and then they died. That's not gonna go over very well, I don't think, with the police. So yeah, he didn't really get punished, I don't think, because we let him go. No, I saved his life. Right? I saved his life, so he's gonna survive, unfortunately. I think she wasn't in control, she's more like a tool. But that's the thing though, even if you're a tool, you can't excuse your choices because yes, she's not completely there, and yes, they made it sound like she just lost her mind completely because she broke the bond, but why? That's the question as to they never answered. They tried to make it feel like, oh, she's the bad guy. Spirit guides are all good. When initially when game 2 came out and the storyline in game 2, they made it seem like no, not all spirit guides are good. Not all spirit guides are there because they are willingly wanting to be there. So not all of them are like Joey, where they just accept their fate, they bond with like whoever they're like connected to, and learns to care for him. Because at this point, Joey does care for Lauren, and then he cares about Rosa. At the very least, he doesn't want them to get hurt and killed. He cares about them enough for that, right? Even if it's because he doesn't want to be trapped in the hospital again for 25 years of no one to talk to or anything. It's like, he does care in a sense, like even if it's for himself, right? So he, in a way, at least is nice enough that he tries to save our life every time we come across a crazy ghost or something. But it's like, they try to make it seem like, oh, the ghost spirit guys are like humans, so they're good and bad. There are ones that are willing to do their job, and there are ones who are not. That's how the game 2 comes across for me, because they are different. Like the whole concept of, oh yeah, Blackwell, they are not the only spirit guides. There are other there are other mediums. I mean, they're not the only mediums. There are other people with same abilities, but not all of them have like good guides, you know. But then in the third game, they backtracked, so they had to come up with something to make it feel like the Countess is the bad person, that she's the one that did all this, but yet they did it in a horrible way. So Madeline is like, I don't know how she did it, she just did it. And then, but the Countess, they also try to make her like good, like they try to make it feel like she's a tool, that, you know, she's just controlled by all these people. But the thing is, the entire story plot, her entire story is like she did it. So I don't know what they're trying to do. Like they make it initially like the spirit guide broke the bond. She escaped because she didn't want to be the spirit guide. So in turn, it caused the Countess to go crazy. But then the third game, they're like, no, that's not the case. She broke the bond herself. Why did she do it? We don't know. How did she do it? We have no explanation. She just did it. And then after she did it, she needed a guide, so she latched onto some human beings. But then, no, she latched onto these human beings, and she killed all those people. And initially they're trying to make her evil, right? That she's going about murdering these people. Like, yeah, she's not completely sane and right in the head, but she's killing all these people thinking that she's doing a good thing, saving them. But at the very end, they tried to backtrack that too. So when she become sane again, and we helped her become sane, we brought the part of her lost soul back to her. She's like, oh, you guys are the ones that made me do this. The false guides, I was a slave to you. You are the ones at fault. You're purposely murdering people. If she's only talking specifically about Charlie, I agree. Charlie kind of knew, or rather, he thought that it was. I mean, he didn't know about ghosts, so he was just writing and thinking, you know what, maybe. But yeah, in a way, yes, Charlie is trying to purposely get those people killed. I mean, Joseph made the link that his writing is killing people, so he stopped because he didn't want to do that. But Charlie is purposely doing this because he wants them to die. So there's a difference there, right? So if she's only talking about Charlie, then yes, I agree. He is a murderer. Even if he didn't truly believe that he's causing the death because he's ghosts and whatnot, but he is a murderer. But all the other spirit guides, it's her fault. She's the one who bonded with them. The game made it sound like she is bonded with them, like her bond is because she has a connection, so she's just bonded with them, but she's blaming them for everything that happened, all the people that she killed. Like, you killed these people, and yes, you're not in complete control, you're not completely sane because part of her soul is like left somewhere, or because, like what Madeline said, you know, her mind broke because she couldn't handle all the knowledge and stuff in her brain. She just went crazy. But it's just like in real life, if someone has a mental illness that drives them nuts, they have depression, they have schizophrenia or whatever, that doesn't excuse the fact that they kill people. It's a reason why they kill people, sure. It's an explanation as to why they did what they did, but it's not an excuse. But the game, the Countess, and pretty much everyone else is just thinking like, oh yeah, that because she's not sane, that's it. It's just they're just kind of using it as in like a reason, like an excuse, like because she's not completely sane, so she killed people, whatever. Even in death, like no punishment. Where's the demon? See, that ties to the whole like first game thing. You have the demon so obsessed with taking in the deacon, which you mentioned in this game too, the deacon. I'm not sure like if you heard that, but he mentioned the deacon, and he's so obsessed with like taking him. Like the devil was mentioned in this game, so clearly the people who wrote the game knew about the devil thing. He's so obsessed with taking in the deacon because he couldn't let go of his sins. Yet there's the Countess who, until the very end, is still blaming other people for all the crimes she committed. And the devil doesn't show up or anything, she just moves on, and everyone just ignores that. Just let it, nothing. I don't like that. I don't. It's like all the backtracking. It's just like it's like they can't decide on a final story, you know? Because they're like, oh, I have this idea. And then the next time the game came out, it's like, no, I changed my mind. So whenever they backtrack, they have to keep coming up with other explanations, but that makes even more plot holes. And yeah, maybe there's more explanation in the next game, but I don't like it. It's 3 games now. There's only 5 games in the series. I'm on a 3rd game. And it feels like they still can't decide on how they want the story to be. It's like they keep having different ideas and they make a game, and then in the next game they backtrack. Or even in the game itself, they backtrack and they're like, you know what? No. Change my mind. I have a different explanation now. And they try to make it work, but that it doesn't fit. You know? It just feels really off. It's like this whole game feels very disjointed. You know, it's just not great, honestly. Like, and I do agree at this point, this is the worst game in the series, because the previous 2 games at the very least have a basic storyline down. Like the first game, it started off with Joanne's suicide, and then you realize there's more to his suicide. So it's not really just normal suicide, you know, because she's not the kind of person to do that. And then you realize that out of the 3 friends, right, Joanne's suicide, but before that there's Allie, who also committed suicide, and then the 3rd friend also committed suicide, but she survived. And then from there you realize, oh, there's more. There's like the deacon, you know, like Allie mentioned her, and that Susan really talked about the deacon and the Ouija board. And then from there you realize, oh, she's driving them nuts. And then there's the demon, right? And then and then the game ends, and it's like, okay, that's all right. Not my favorite game, but it's all right. And the only problem that I really have this game is because of the beginning. Like I said, it had a rough start. Like the initial puzzle with the guy in front of the apartment, the Gimberto, and all that is pointless. Now I know that they're probably trying to expand the storyline. I mean the timeline, the game time, because the first game is already pretty short as it is. So they're trying to make like more game time, not by adding all these puzzles in. But for me personally, if it was me, I would just cut that out. Just start with Rosa like connecting with Joey, and then go into the storyline immediately. You don't need the initial part. No, but the first game is when the story picks up and you learn more about the mystery. It gets more exciting. And towards the end, I'm like, you know what? It's okay. This game is fine. I hated the beginning, but the ending though is okay. Then the second game, again, a bit rough start. And maybe it's just me being dumb. I didn't realize Rosa and Lauren, 2 different people. I thought I was playing as Rosa, but no, you're playing as Lauren. Like they had the toolbar at the beginning where you can switch between Joey and like Lauren. I didn't realize the L stand for Lauren. I thought I was playing Rosa. I'm dumb like that way, okay? The game wasn't clear on that. So I thought, oh, I'm still playing as Rosa. So I got a bit upset over that. But overall, like if you go into the game, I mean, knowing that you're playing as like Lauren, okay, it's fine. So that whole part with the initial dislike for game 2 is on me, because I'm a dumb bitch. I didn't realize I was playing as Lauren and not Rosa. That's on me, okay? I take responsibility for that, right? But if you go in knowing that you're playing as Lauren, you're playing as the aunt. It's the prequel to the first game, sort of. You go into that, the storyline is okay. And as I established, the mediums in this in the game series is kind of like Nancy Drew, but for ghosts. They're busybodies. They can't stick their nose out of other people's business. They have to butt in, and so they just go about like sticking their nose into the ghost business, even when they don't want to. Even when they're like, oh yeah, I'm just chilling, playing music, you know, and you just keep bothering them. But then, because they do the whole Nancy Drew thing, you realize there's more to the story. And like I said previously, the game 2 have a better build-up. Because, like I said, you see the Countess. She appears like occasionally in the game, and you're like, wait, what is this crazy bitch doing here again? Like, oh my god, that crazy bitch. Again. But then you realize, you know what, wait, she keeps appearing only at like where the ghosts are, and she says these crazy things. It's not hard for gamers, like the player, to figure out maybe there's more to it. She's connected to the mystery somehow. You don't know how yet, but she is connected. And then you realize one person, like the first ghost murdered, second ghost also murdered. Okay, shit, she must be the killer. I mean, like I said, doesn't really make sense. She's an old fucking lady. The saxophone ghost, I remember, is big sized. He's a big sized black man, and somehow he can fight off an old lady. Like, there's some like plot inconsistency, some logical stuff that I feel like doesn't make sense, but there is the build-up, right? because you see her, you make the connection, and then towards the end, you're like, we are gonna stop her. So Lauren purposely makes it so that Joseph writes an article about her to get the ghost to come after her. And she stopped her. Which again brings me to the third game, the fight between her and Joey. Because the problem here with the fight between her and Joey is that she got her mind back. Now, if your previous explanations that she's nuts, she lost part of her soul, the whole broken bond thing broke her, so she's not really sane, so she's doing all this stuff, she can't really see, she's not in the right mind, right? Fine. Even as a ghost, it didn't come back to her because part of her soul is not with her, fine. But then she got her mind back. We gave her her mind back. We brought the piece of her soul back to her. And she's sane. No, she's okay anymore. We saw it. And then she started a fight with Joey. When you get your mind back, obviously she knew exactly what happened that led up to her death. She was the one who wanted to murder people first. And like he said, it was self-defense. What do you expect him to do? Stand there and let you kill Lauren? Who he's bonded to? No, it was he is her guide. What, you're just he's gonna stand there and let you kill her? She knows at that point. She knows that it's self-defense. It's not like they purposely murdered her. It's you wanted to murder them first, bitch. And she's like, what? I'm gonna kill you. What? You said yourself that you hurt people. Okay, I get you wanting to kill Charlie because he did use you to kill people on purpose. You want to take revenge, fine. I understand that, that part. But then with Joey, it's you were the one who came after them. You were the one who wanted to kill people, not them. They didn't go after you to kill you. It's self-defense. They fought back. You died. It's not like you gave them a chance. And what? Even after knowing that fact, you still be I'm gonna kill you, bitch. And then after we pulled her back, she's like, oh, not my fault. I'm moving on. Yeah, bye-bye. What? That's it? No acknowledgement, no what? And then the whole demon, because he exists. Where's the demon? She's not letting go of her sin, I don't think. She doesn't take responsibility. No, because with the deacon, it's physical because he's still holding onto the bottle. When we break the bottle of the flask, which is empty in the beginning, he just couldn't break the habit of taking sips of an empty bottle, empty flask. We broke the flask, it's gone. The physical thing is gone. But with her, it's it's not a physical sin, it's it's a metaphysical, for lack of a better word. It's the idea, her not feeling guilty or sorry or taking any responsibility for the fact that she murdered all these people, even though she's maybe not completely sane in the mind. Granted, remember, apart from Charlie, the other two people she was bonded with never asked her to kill anybody. They weren't writing about anybody because, oh, I hate this person, I don't want you to kill her. No, they're journalists. Joseph Mitchell is a freaking journalist. He's just writing articles for the New Yorker. It's not you say, oh, I hate this bitch, kill him. No, he's doing his job. He didn't even publish the damn articles. You went after them to kill him. He stopped immediately. And you what? Hold them accountable? How is he accountable? You're the one who murdered the bitch. Not they're oh, I command you to kill this person. No, it's on her. But she's not taking any responsibility for that. And all the characters just let it go because she moved on. Ghost gone, nothing we can do now. And then the end. What? That's the thing you end on? The end? No punishment for the ghosts? No matter how bad they do? That's it? I don't get it. The storyline. I don't. And then Madeline appeared at the very end. It's oh, the bond break, but I'm still here. Why? How long have you been a ghost guy, bitch? You're in Victorian style clothing. And somehow you're powerful enough to be able to bring a living being to where like the Countess Linkus and do all the extra stuff that Joey doesn't seem to be able to do. Like, you've been a ghost guy for so long, and yet you knew the bond broke, that she's gonna go after other people, and you just watched? Didn't do anything? Didn't try to connect with other people? And the fact that, you know, there are other guides. You're telling me all this time after the bond break, you can only be connected to that one person? And the thing is, the weird thing is, you can go into people's dream. We saw that. But every time she appeared, she said, "Oh, it's not time yet. No, I'm not gonna let you remember anything. You gotta sleep. You need rest. I'm not gonna tell you anything important. Bye-bye." Really? You have to powerful enough to go into people's dreams, to talk to them, and you don't talk about anything important? All this time? You just watched? You're okay with just letting all these people die and you take no responsibility? With all your power? And you have to purposely make Rasa forget everything when she wakes up? And some people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, but she's so weak." Well, she's not weak enough that she can't do anything at all. She can go into people's dreams every single time. And she has the ability to just make her forget. Whenever she's like, "I'm going to make you remember. I'm going to tell you something important that helps you in your investigation. Please stop the Countess." I get not being able to appear in the physical world. But... which also, why? She said she's bound to that place. Why? She was a spirit guide. I know that would probably be answered in the 4th and 5th game, but it's like, you have these powerful enough to do stuff. You don't bother doing anything. And then somehow, it's not your fault. It's all her fault. Excuse me? You're equally at fault. You knew this was happening. And again, if the game made it so that Rosangela is the only medium, because it's a Blackwell family gift, she's the only one who could like do anything, because their family members are the one who inherited the gift and the power to see ghosts and whatnot. So no one else can do anything because it's a Blackwell family thing. It's a special gift only that the Blackwell family members have. Then I understand, because there's no one else in the family. It's just Rosangela. Right? So she had to wait. But no, there are other mediums in the world. They made it clear that, you know, with the existence of the Countess, there are other mediums, some even more powerful than Rosangela. And you're telling me that none of the mediums all across the world in game cannot do shit? Excuse me? Like I said, they didn't think it through with the whole storyline. So it's all disjointed everywhere. It's like shit. Maybe they're busy? I mean, if it's so important that like the Countess keep having this like kind of clairvoyance, and if the Countess dangerous, you know, and all that. And the Countess keep going after like Joe Ghoul and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm sure there's like another medium in the city. Because as we saw, how do the mediums work in this game? With Lauren and with Rosangela. They go about looking for ghosts. So it's not like they're busy with like other stuff. They go about looking for like places that are haunted. And see if they're ghosts or if it's a hoax. And if it's a ghost, they try to help them move on. So you're telling me if there are hundreds and millions of people in the world, and I imagine there are many more mediums than that, you can't look for one in the same city and tell them, "Hey, there's this ghost person there. There's this medium that went nuts. Can you go look and make sure they don't kill people? Thanks." Like, that's not important. Just let her kill until Rosangela shows up. And then she doesn't take responsibility for anything. at least in games wise, it didn't show that she did anything else other than that. She just like waited. Even with Rosangela, she doesn't want to tell her early. She's just let her sleep. She shows up, never says anything important until she shows up physically in the spirit world after Rosangela got sent there by the Countess. And then she's, oh yay, it's finally, like, really? You could appear in her dreams earlier? You didn't try to tell her to earlier? Could have bothered to try to tell her so that she could stop the killings now? That's a whole problem with this game. Traveling still costs money in the physical world. Mediums are not exactly a well-paying job. See, the thing is, like, they have, like, other jobs, though. Like, for example, with Rosangela, she was a writer. So I imagine other mediums may have other different jobs. You know, some might be well-paying, so it's not like they're completely broke or anything. And who knows? There could be, you know, like, I shouldn't compare, but in Gabriel Knight, like, there is, or even in Cognition, there could be, like, in Erica Reacher, there could be, like, mediums who open, like, a antique shop or something, selling all these magical stuff. They do tarot cards and stuff. And you're telling me that no one would just... I mean, surely those people would have be paid enough, right, to sustain themselves. They can't do stuff, really? That's the whole problem with the whole, like, game story, that when you think about it, like, it just doesn't make sense at all. Which, like I said, it's just the whole storyline feels disjointed, you know? And I don't like it. I know people say it picks up in the 4th and 5th game, but I'm not having any high hopes for the storyline at this point. Because it feels like it's not thought out well enough. And they backtrack a bit too much for me. Even the ending with the Countess, it's like, it's erupt. It's just, I don't know. I expected more since she was made out to be such a big bad, and then no. Just, no. Kind of upsetting about that. But that is it for the Blackwell Convergence. Until the next game. Too much retcon? Yeah, too much retcon, I would say. They keep reconning stuff, like especially if you've played like the 2nd game, the 1st game, and then you realize there's like a recon there, like, hello? Isn't it like that in the previous game? Why is it different now? Like why? I don't get it. And I don't like it. So, like I said, it feels like they didn't think things through. Like, they have an idea, but they keep changing their minds. So, even when they're making a game, they keep changing their minds. And they don't have a good explanation that could cover up the previous explanation. So, there is like a plot hole there. Plot inconsistency and too much. And that I don't like it. But you know what? For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm not going to go anymore. I've been ranting like half an hour about this game. Which I'm sure, if you've been watching my videos, you guys probably like don't mind. If you're still subscribed and watching my videos, obviously you don't mind my saltiness, so that's my review of the game. I don't like it. This game's gonna rank very low on my tier list for 2026, I'm just saying. Well, that is it for this video. It will go on forever if I keep talking about it. So I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, take care.